to. I don't know if that's possible. I'm trying to gift you a rose, but the payment screen won't go. Oh my god, you don't have to. Don't worry, but thank you. Anyways, I don't know if my stream is working on Twitch too. Because in case I'm like streaming on like two different things, I think. Question mark. I think, yeah. TikTok thingy is still working. Why are flops in my stream type shit? Anyways, there's something I can prove with it. Also, this is an old game that they made like long ago. Also, wait, let me check Twitch real quick. Did I set everything up for Twitch? Wait, peek. Okay, yeah, Twitch is working. Okay, I'll take it on now. Please give me a sec. Well, already for minutes left before departure, but I don't have time to deal with you anymore. Bro, why is he actually so mean to Victor? You're out of luck. Give up for today. No way. Tongue-tied, the young man simply stood there perplexed. The crewman who forcibly cut the conversation short was about to walk away from him, but still he couldn't just give up. Yeah, wait, yes. Yes, Victor Grant. Well, when he happened to look behind the crewman, there stood a tall man dressed in a blue. Is that gonna be Andrew? Oh my god! I knew it. It was like he appeared out of thin air. Oh my god! Wait, the artist Loki 8. He wore a gorgeous uniform glittering with gold embroidery I cannot read, and a deep blue coat draped over his shoulders. The pale man, whose eyes were shadowed by the brim of his hat, had a peculiar air about him. Wait, is this based on? It is. It is. It was like a fan-made game. They made it like long ago, like long ago, and I just like found out about it because someone in my Discord recommended me, and I was like, oh wait, that's an actual game, and yeah, so I'm trying it out. It is cool. It is cool. Yeah. um Someone like told me that like I was asking for recommendations and they were, oh, there's like this game. I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it out. And so here I am. It's not like the usual ITV, so yeah, it should last about like, I don't know. They said like 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours, I don't know, something like that. Um you could tell like it was just by looking, okay, which only one person was allowed to wear. This is the man called the conductor in chief. When did he? Ah, chief. Good day. Okay, why did they make him like look good? I mean, he does look good, but like, I'm not used to Andrew mogging. No, just kidding. He mogs. What's the matter? Is there a problem? No, not a big deal. They're speaking Russian. Uh, it's in fast, hushed voices, but wait, no, hushed voice. I cannot read. I swear to God, I'm dyslexic, so I can't make out all of the conversation. Just as we were about to depart, this cheeky brat asked me if there was a vacant spot left in the sleeping cars. He says he really needs to board now, but all of the compartments are already taken. And besides, this time the North Express is. Oh, why is he lying? Well, what about it? Why don't you read the boarding list again? Well, the conductor folded his arms and whispered to the porters behind him. Immediately, one of them began to look through the boarding checklist. We just checked and found out that there is only one passenger who has not yet arrived. And that person's name is? It says his name is Mr. WK, I don't know. Is that Andrew? It is! What is this Aki Funko Flop? It's a fan game made by I forgot who, but they made this game like long ago, and it's a fan made visual novel of ITV. Uh, Reichenbahn? No, Reichenbach, I think. Their class compartment 4. There's only 3 minutes left. By the look of things, I thought that gentleman would be coming. Even if he reaches the platform now, he won't make it in time for the boarding. Oh my god, fun. Anyways, I might work by my Murder on the Nog Express. It's been so long since I saw it. Yes! Someone recommended me to play this. Therefore, I'm trying it out. I'm very hyped and curious about this because I've never played it before. And I'm high-key curious. There's going to be trouble if the train doesn't run on schedule. And then the conductor turned his gaze upon the young man for the first time. His red eye could be seen through the gap of it in his colorless white hair. Oh my god. It's pretty good. Played it a whole I'm not even a shipper since it's kind of victory. Oh, alright. Good to know, okay. I know they used to ship them a lot, but I was never like very informed about ships and stuff. Okay. Feeling as if he was pierced by that keen eye, the young man involuntarily drew in a breath and yeah. However, contrary to his appearance, the conductor spoke to the young man in a gentle voice. Well done, mister. If you're okay with taking the third class compartment, you can board on the train. Oh my god! Really? Yes, Victor. However, there's no time left. Let's finish with all the formalities after the departure. All you really need is your handheld baggage. Other luggage will be moved to your compartment by a porter. So you can leave it right here. Oh, peek. What's your steps? No, please get on. Oh my god, yes, Andrew. Thank you, sir. Okay. I like they're trying to like recreate personalities of the characters. Chief, what do you think? What do you think you're? Have you finished the inspection? But the crewman, perhaps feeling out of place, went off to another inspection site, looking humiliated. Oh my god, yes, deserved. The young man tried to climb the stairs to enter the sleeping car, but he turned around and called out the conductor as if he remembered something urgent. Excuse me, sir. What is it? About him. I mean, can animals become? Oh my god, Wick! I forgot he has Wick. Oh, wait, that's cute. The writers nailed the character personalities really well, especially considering how little we knew back then. Literally. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, that is actually so cute. Look at him. He is actually adorable. Okay, he's actually adorable. Yes, not a problem. This train allows all animals on board. Upon hearing that, the young man gave him a big smile. Oh, he's so cute. Wait, he's actually adorable. I really love the art style of this. They did very good with the art style. That's good. Conductor-in-Chief. Well done. Have a great trip. Yay. The final crew member roll call was completed. This is okay. Our style is, oh god, gorgeous. And thus the North Express, which crossed the northern lands, slowly built up speed and power to leave the platform. Henceforth, the fourth-day journey had begun. Okay. Really fits the mood, oh god. Okay. Ooh. The North Express, which departed from the platform, runs smoothly on the railroad tracks while rocking in the car a regular interval. Okay. The scenery outside the window was already pitch black, but what I could barely see was the endless snowfields. Wait, that's actually... I love that. Like, imagine being on a train trip and, like, all you see is snow. That's actually so beautiful and pretty to think of. That certainly didn't feel real, and I just ended up staring out of the window in a daze. Oh wait, I look here. Okay. After arriving in this compartment and receiving the login from the reporter, I paid for the ticket and left my password with the crew. I, Victor Grants, am a sheriff. Oh my god, sheriff? Wasn't he a postman? 2 years ago, I moved from England to this country for duty and worked as one of the police officers of the British embassy. I don't know how to pronounce it. However, there was a big revolt last year, and the situation became too unstable for me to stay here any longer. Jurgen, return to your homeland. Wines. After receiving that telegram from England, I just packed up my things and fled. Even though I was able to get on safely, I never thought I'd board a luxury train used by wealthy aristocrats. He's actually so cute. I love the animations like that. Not to mention that almost all of my savings are gone, and my financial situation right now is rather difficult. On the morning of the 4th day, I'll get off at the Paris station. From there, I'll change the train pod from this tray and cross the sea. Hopefully, I'll be in London within 8 days. At this rate, I thought the money I have will be enough. But either way, I'm really glad I finally managed to get away from that place. All thanks to the conductor in the blue uniform. Oh my god, peak. Really, it was just pure chance. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to get on this train without him. Because I'm not good at talking. Back then, I could only say simple thank you. I always be glad I made a game story based on this essence. It's too good to be. Oh god, I do agree. I really love the skins they made in that season. I wonder why he allowed me, a complete stranger, on board of the train. Either way, if I cross paths with him again, I would like to express my gratitude once more. Oh my god, Wick is so cute. What's wrong, Wick? Woof, bark. Wow. I see. Sure, writing a letter might work. What a wonderful idea. He's probably constantly busy with his duties as the conductor-in-chief. I can't stand to have to take up his time for myself. I'll put my feelings and gratitude into a letter, and if we happen to pass by each other, I'll quickly hand it to him. That way, he can read it when he has time to spare. And so, I took the letter set from my bag and started writing the letter on the small table. Peak. He's actually so cute. So, it was very quiet except for the sound of the wheels. The crew said that the reservations for this train were full, but I couldn't detect any signs of people, even more so than I expected. Besides, I heard that the third class compartment is a shared room, but when I arrived, I was the only person here. Yo, what's up? Yo. The ceiling. I know, I'm funny. No, just kidding. Why, I didn't have the courage to ask, but I rarely even hear footsteps passing outside. Nevertheless, I was able to concentrate on writing the letter. Once I start writing, I forget about the passage of time and get absorbed in it. Have the other passengers left the dining car already? I stared at the food ticket that was handed to me along with the train ticket. Well, the sky is cooler anyways, is a cooler answer. Yeah, but I'm inside of my house, so I can't really see the sky from here. I didn't really want to run into the other passengers. I knew it best myself that I wasn't the kind of person who could even get on this train in the first place. So I could choose not to go to the dining car, but when I thought about it, in the last 2 days I remembered that I had only eaten a piece of bread. Oh my god. The name of this game is Murder on the North Express, I think? Something like that. November 16th, blah, blah, blah. Okay. After some time, I went to the dining car with Wick. I had never set a foot in such an opulent place. Oh, I don't know if I... Nah. The interior of the car was bathed into a gentle, warm light. Unfortunately, there were no passengers around it. And it was quiet. I sat down in one of the seats in the least noticeable corner. Then I modestly rang the bell and waited for the restaurant attendant to come take my order. Until the food arrived, I could only stare at one point of the table, probably because of my anxiety. I looked at the food that has been brought in, and as if it were something alien. Then, using a knife and fork, I clumsily, oh my god, I cannot read. Clumsily cut into pieces and ate it while looking down. Although the food was getting cold, it was still tasty. It was luxurious meal that I couldn't usually afford to eat. Hold up, you Italian? Yes, I am. Oh my god, but it was nice meeting you. Have fun. Thank you. I've never had anything like this. It's delicious. Oh my god. When I gave Wick his own meal and tried to get up from the table, someone came in again from the furthest door. I thought it was the waiter, but there stood a tall, white-haired man in a blue uniform. Oh my god. It is the conductor-in-chief. Oh my god. Oh my, good evening. Why is he giving Alpha like CEO? Like, why is he giving like, no, he for real giving CEO? And Vic is like, Victor is like, YN. Good evening. Are you by yourself? I gave him a small nod. If you don't mind, may I take a seat? He is. It's the broad shoulders. Oh god. And the way he talks, like, what? Like, Andrew in game is not like this. Sure. Just what on earth is going on? To think it'd be that easy to run into him? Ah, darn. I forgot the letter I intended to give him in my compartment. I could have just handed it to him if I had brought it with me. Okay. But who could have imagined that we would meet again at a time like this? I wanted to thank him, but I was so nervous I couldn't even speak. The suffocating feeling that made my throat tight caused me to panic even more. All the while I could see that the conductor was looking right at me. As usual, I'm really bad at maintaining eye contact, but I cannot read, I swear to god. I need reading classes. Wow, this voice acting is amazing. Oh god. I'm literally Victor Grant's IDV. But but he couldn't always say it that way. I looked back at him resolutely. Oh my fucking, okay, what the fuck? Who's the voice actor? I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know her. She's Aki Flopko. Could make an audiobook? No, hell no. It was difficult to read his emotions. How can I make audiobooks if I cannot read? Anyways, with the right side of his face obscured by his hair. His mouth curving up in a smile, coupled with the disturbing scars on his face. His overall shadiness actually suited by I cannot read that. The conductor pushed the cigarette butt he had in one hand against the ashtray and put out the fire. He smokes? Since when? Since when my Andrew smokes? After that, he took out the cigarette case and offered it to me. Would you like one? No, thank you. Suit yourself. Is something the matter? Well, it was the first time someone's offered me to smoke, and I was a little surprised is all. I look quite small and childlike, so I try not to judge someone based on their appearance. That's it. Okay, I cannot read. I myself have often run into a lot of trouble because of the way I look. It's not about what's on the outside, but what's on the inside that counts, right? Wait, yes. Louder, Andrew. The conductor said that with a smile. Speaking of which, pardon me for not introducing myself sooner. My name is Andrew Craze. Oh my god. Like the IDV character? Like IDV Gravekeeper? Also, wait, I've been neglecting Twitch. Wait, I saw... Hi, Aki, how are you? Hi, Dragon, I'm so sorry. I just saw... Hi, Dragon, I'm good. Yes, we get to watch Peak. Yes! I try. Also, sorry for neglecting Twitch. Yeah. After introducing myself, the conductor waited for my reply. I too tried to introduce myself, but I'm okay, that's me. Oh wait, as I tried to introduce myself, I suddenly felt like I was suffocating. That usual unpleasant sensation slowly began to rise from my throat. Oh God, why here? I am so sorry. It's okay, take your time. The conductor kindly waited for me while I struggled to speak normally. Feeling bad for wasting his time, I closed my eyes and focused on calming down. Think you'll play it all nice? It's pretty sure to do a second part later on. I'll see. If I get tired, I'll just call it a day for now. I am Victor Grants, and this puppy by my side is Wick. He's my partner. Oh my god! Wait. Uh, is there a recollect? Like, wait, no, wait, record. Okay, I think I saved it. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Melon. Mr. Craze, I wanted to say thank you again. Thank you very much for letting us on board earlier. Even now, I cannot thank you enough for waiting for me to be able to speak again. But when expressed aloud, my words of gratitude sound superficial, no matter how many times I say them. That's not quite no, that's quite enough. There's no need for you to worry about such things. I wrote you a letter, a thank you letter, because I'm not good at face-to-face communication. But I left it in my compartment. Wait, actually, no, I fucking love Victor Grant. He might be my favorite character ever. He's so cute. Anyways, I left it in my compartment. When he heard that, the conductor, Mr. Christ, looked surprised for a moment. But then he immediately showed a sweet, natural smile. Oh my, then I'm looking forward to receiving it sometime later. No, some other time. He is so precious. He actually is. Phew. Okay, I have something I've been meaning to ask. Why did you let me on board? Who knows? It may have been just on a whim. But if you insist I answer honestly. The conductor, who was clearly trying to evade the question, said so and smiled again, but unlike his previous smile, this dauntless smirk did not reveal any of his real feelings. Oh, okay. Mr. Grant, you're a sheriff, right? Yes, that's right. A police officer dispatched from the UK who worked in the British Embassy for 2 years. This can be inferred from your passport. I received an emergency telegram from my homeland, so I had to return as soon as possible. So I thought, no matter what kind of clothes someone's wearing, if you really look at their behavior and mannerism, you can figure out the true nature and circumstances without being told. Whether it's their noticeable accent or the loyal dog you're with. So is that the reason why I was allowed on board? That's not the only reason, but it's one of them. There are crewmen on the sleeper train, but unfortunately there are no policemen. When I saw you, I thought having you on board would be a good idea. If something went wrong during this journey, we weren't sure if we could handle it by ourselves. This is beautiful. What is this, Aki-chan? This is, wait, Murder on the North Express. It's a fan game, IDV thingy, visual novel. And it's so far so peak. Mr. Just so mysterious with his reasons on God. If something went wrong? Yes, that's right. As I said earlier, it's not just because you're a sheriff. There's another important reason to have you on board. And that is... that is because I thought you were trustworthy. Huh? You're quite honest and thoughtful. Because you know how important words are. You don't go out of your way to say things that should not be said. I cannot. Oh, cool. This was made by a fan? That's awesome. Yes. It has, yeah. I read. Don't you necessarily blurt out important information. Carrying out your duties in this cold region far from home must not have been easy, right? But I'm sure your employers entrusted you with that job because they had faith in you. That's the type of man I... Hold on. Am I reading this right or am I Italian? Okay. It's really all fun game. Damn, 2021, yeah. I remember seeing the arts, but I never thought of it as like a game. I thought it was just like arts. Yes, I'll be careful with not spoiling. Okay. I mean, even if you do spoilers some things, like I don't mind. Mr. Grant, I believe it is okay for me to entrust you with the secret of this train, as well as our mission. Oh my god, hi Delia Blah. Hi Pamuk. What do you mean? Mr. Grant, have you seen any passengers at all since you got on this train? Probably not. Besides, you have probably heard of the crew that the sleeping car reservations are full, but in actuality, most of the compartments are vacant. You may have noticed that all of the remaining vacancies were intentionally booked out by fake names. Passengers such as W never existed to begin with. The identities of the passengers on this train are extremely confidential because the passengers are noblemen, including the Grand Duke of Russia and his wife. Huh? Even though the train is close to empty, they still took a minimum number of servants with them. Okay, I cannot read. A little Pamuk. Oh my god, hi Pamuk. Okay, because this journey is to be carried out as secretly as possible. As you may have already guessed, this is the train they set up for Asylum. Asylum? Oh, that's cute. In 1917, in other words, last year, the revolt has marked the end of the emperor's era. And just a few months ago, did you know that the abdicated former emperor's family was executed? Official announcements say that the emperor alone was executed. However, it is certain that the entire family was killed. This has apparently triggered an active hunt for the rest of the imperial family. After the country's internal affairs became unstable, some radical anti-imperialists have been assassinating royalty and nobles and shooting them dead after long periods of imprisonment. Rumor has it that the situation has become quite dire, since the Grand Duke is the younger brother of the executed emperor. There was a good chance that he would be targeted as well. Oh my god. And the priest aboard this train, Ivan Alien Stage, is an aristocrat whose family has always had close ties to the royal family. I hear that they too have various circumstances that led to their decision to seek asylum. Well, we're just crew members, so we cannot measure the scope of this actual situation, but we have an important mission to get them safely to their destination. On the other hand, as deserving as it may sound, no matter how stealthily we try to carry out this plan, we can't say for sure that there will be no renegades or assassins who have obtained the information about it from somewhere and are trying to aim for the nobles' lives. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I was wrong earlier. Oh damn, 2022 still. Yeah, it is still a long time. Poor Victor ended up burning with royalty. Yeah. Oh my god, poor guy. The smile on his face became even bolder. Therefore, I would like to ask you, as sheriff, to act as the train's patrol officer as a part of special mission. Oh, what's the matter? Oh no, please give me a second. The train's patrol officer? What does this even mean? I don't know, bro. Because he said it so casually, it's taking me some time to gauge the meaning of his words. Such heavy responsibility for me? It's actually quite simple. If you are on patrol and happen to find something or someone suspicious, please report it to me. Wouldn't I qualify as suspicious? I, the train conductor-in-chief, will be responsible for you. I will explain everything to the passengers, so don't worry. But, of course, I'm not saying you're going to be working for free. If you accept this job, you won't have to pay for the train ride. In fact, we should also give you a generous reward. He needs the money, so he's gonna say yes. For me, who's tight in funds right now, those words have shaken my heart. Mr. Grant, you paid the exact amount for the 4-day train ticket. To tell the truth, I was a little surprised that you had that much money on your person, but you've already spent most of it, haven't you? Well, whether you had enough money to pay for the ticket or not, I was going to make this offer anyway. After all, you too want to leave the country, right? Together with the monetary reward, we shall also add a compensatory bonus to your current funds. Oh my god, I cannot read. You know, he's getting bribed with money. Mr. Grants, I trust you as a sheriff. No, as a human being. I know what she wants to say. Why do you trust me so much even though we met each other just a few minutes ago? Is it just intuition? Usually we call this fate. Oh, me allowing you on board of this train was not a mere coincidence. It was all decided in advance as a part of God's plan. Haha, oh dear. Was that a little too out of line? I've heard that no one believes in fatalism as much as the Russians, but this man here just proves it. And you're rich offering so much money. Oh god, he is the CEO. He is the CEO, and Victor is experiencing the Mayan life. Ironically. Am I really a right for this job? There's something I would really like to ask you though. Your job as the patrol officer, as well as this whole mission, you must take it to your grave as your eternal secret. That's all. Will you accept it, Mr. Grants? The conductor-in-chief stared at me with his glowing crimson eyes. His voice too was very calm. But even I, who was usually pretty skeptical, knew that he wasn't joking around. Gods and Fate's pun dude is... yeah, oh god, he is. He was smiling, but his gaze was undeniably serious. I still didn't understand why he trusted me so much, but if you think about it, he kind of took patronage over me when he let me on this train. Given that fact, there's no way I could just decline his request. It's alright, just as Mr. Chris said. Even I was starting to wonder how much better it would be if I could act as a sheriff on this train instead of loafing around for 4 days in this shabby outfit. The conductor-in-chief probably didn't expect me to reply as I did. Yes, I accept. Haha, I'm happy to hear that, Mr. Grants. When I folded my hands and looked at the conductor who was smiling with satisfaction, my heart started to throb. Once again, I might have bitten off more than I could chew. I can't guarantee it, but I will try to fulfill my duty, just as you ask. Don't worry, we will also do our best to prevent any problems from arising on your hand. Even if something does go wrong, though, all you have to do is fulfill your obligations as the sheriff to the best of your ability. Of course, there's only so much a sheriff can do on his own, but I need your presence here. Okay. Okay, Victor. Then I silently reached my hand out towards the conductor. As a proof of our oath, in a language other than words. When the conductor saw that, he slipped off his white glove and gently squeezed my small hand with his... Okay, isn't this like CO and YN? My small hand with his much larger one. His hands were well-shaped and pale like snow, just like his face, but they were very warm. Oh my god, hi, I don't know how to pronounce, like, Saiti, YN Ancio. Oh god, how are you doing? Well then, I'll be counting on you. I nodded. Gasp. This is not gonna end well, isn't it? Like the weapon? I don't know how to pronounce that. I might be bad. That's alright, and you? I'm doing good. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I'm playing this IDV game. I'm playing IDV, actually. This is real IDV. The conductor told me that what my duties as a patrol officer would be, and I signed the last contract. It is strictly prohibited to leak or disclose this confidential information to a third party, regardless of whether it is written, verbal, or relayed via other methods. For the time being, it is necessary to have your formal consent this way. The asylum plan requires absolute secrecy, okay? Oh yes, new IDV mode available only for those... Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. an extra. And if it comes to light that you have leaked any information about this plan to others, neither you or I will get away with just losing our positions. To put it simply, let's just say that even our lives would not be guaranteed. Wait, that's low-key so reassuring. It's like the deduction that like legit. No need to be so frightened. After all, you wouldn't have much trouble keeping up with this level of duty maintenance, right, Mr. Grant? As I said earlier, all you have to do is bring everything you see and hear on this train to the grave. And besides, it's not just you. All the crew members have agreed to this confidentiality before making a contract in exchange for a sufficient reward. Of course, I'm no exception. So all of this is just formality, really. I read the contract silently and then sign it without an unsteady hand. With an unsteady hand. The conductor received the documents, looked them over, and his lips curling up into a satisfied smile. Thank you for your cooperation. Then, when we finished our prior discussion, we moved on to small talk. Small talk, or rather, we talked about the letter. By the way, do you like writing letters, Mr. Grant? Yes, I do. I'm not good at speaking, so I might be better at communicating via writing. You might? Well, I've never really had any friends who'd write me letters and tell me if I'm any good at it. Oh, I know it's weird. I don't have any friends to talk to, but I like to write letters. The people around me have told me as much. Then who do you write these letters to? Myself? Oh my god, wait! I feel so sorry for Victor, he's so cute. My non-verbal, no, god, he's actually so cute and I feel so sorry for him. He's actually so adorable. Anyways, myself. Because when you are your own partner, you can easily talk about any secrets no matter how trivial. That's always been the case. Rather than trying to find a correspondent, I've already gotten used to it. Aww. Mr. Grant, what are you saying? Aren't I going to be your correspondent? Oh, indeed. For the first time, the person I'm trying to send a personal letter to is right in front of me. Which is why, if I receive a letter from you, Mr. Grant, I would like to write you back. Oh my god, they're texting? They're gonna chat? To tell you the truth, I have also been longing to exchange letters with someone a little bit. Does this proposal sound good to you? Yes, that'd be wonderful. Because if we're exchanging letters, then that means Mr. Chris and I are essentially friends? Yes, I think. But unless, just as the conductor-in-chief mumbled, about to say something else, a bell began ringing in the distance. Oh dear, looks like a passenger is calling for me. I have to go right away. The conductor-in-chief got up from his seat. I'm sorry to have to cut the conversation short so suddenly. Mr. Grant, please rest up for today. The crew should be preparing your bed right now. It was nice to be able to talk to you this evening. Well then, have a good night. Okay, bye. He's gone. After parting ways with the conductor-in-chief, something more minor happened. On the way back to my compartment, I saw a small figure in the sleeping car. Yeah. Is that a child? Oh my god! It is a child. Oh. It looked like a small boy in a big hat wanted to see the view from the window. I actually fucking love this essence. Like this essence, the skins are so goated. However, the view from inside was blocked by a thick layer of frost coating the glass. I could tell from that outfit that boy was a noble boy. Seeing his troubled figure, I decided to try approaching him. Mister, who are you? You're not one of my crew, man. No, you're not one of the... Okay, whatever. When I got closer to him, I noticed that the boy's face was covered in bandages. The eyes peeking through the gaps of the bandages were locked onto me. Aki, oh my god! Hi, Widow. You got cereal? Oh my god, peak. Peak. Enjoy the stream then. Hi, Widow. Hope you're doing good. Oh, that's right, mister. Weren't you the one arguing in front of the train just before it departed? He knows? I was watching you from inside the car. But I figured you weren't someone suspicious since the conductor-in-chief let you on board. And you came just at the right moment. Hey, I have a request. Mister, could you open this window? I just really want to touch the cold air for a little bit. The heating in our compartment was too much, and I got sick of it. This window seemed like it could be easily opened by a child, but this boy didn't even try to lift a finger. Thought I was a little weirded out. I pushed the windowsill out as I was asked. Same here. Hope you're doing good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. This is actually so cute. This is cute. It was pitch black outside, and it was still snowing. The freezing air and the snowflakes flew in together with the wind. Haha, it's so cold. The aristocrat boy was playing with the blowing wind and snow. As I thought, it's so dark I can't see anything. I'm sure Joseph wouldn't have opened the window because it's dangerous. Oh boy, but no, I cannot read. Oh, by the way, mister, do you like snow? Huh? I was stumped when he suddenly asked me that. I've never really been asked whether I like snow or not. I mean, snow comes by itself when it gets cold and disappears when winter is over. I don't think I have particularly strong feelings towards any natural phenomena, liking or disliking it. However, when I watch the snow fall quietly, I sometimes feel nostalgic. Maybe it's because my birthday is in December. It's November right now, so Christmas will be in a month. I'm gonna turn 23 years old. Oh my fucking god. Anyways, me as soon as some kid who looked like a ghost asking me for stuff, you can't body me. Oh god. I'd be scared. In other words, because I get this feeling of nostalgia, is it okay to think that I'm more inclined towards liking snow? As I was thinking about it, I realized that I was staying silent as usual. Crap. I opened my mouth and I realized a little late that I was unconsciously clenching my teeth in order to withstand the cold. Mister? Oh, come on. Don't you have to... wait, you don't have to think about it so hard. Oh yeah, though, I've asked you this question. I personally don't know if I like snow or hate it. Because I like making snowmen with my family, but I hate slipping and falling on snowy roads. I was born very ill, you see? When I get injured, it's really hard to stop the bleeding, so it always spells trouble. For me, just falling down and getting a scratch can be fatal. That's why since a long time ago, my attendance has been almost constantly looking after me, but everyone wants to be alone sometimes, right? Well, whatever. I forgot to say it, but my name is Ivan. Oh my god. Thank you for opening the window, kind mister. I didn't want to open it myself, so you really helped me out. You didn't want to open the window? Huh, I tried to not touch windows, you know. Windows are a symbol of calamity for me. Besides, if I just go and stick my head out of an open window, an evil monster is gonna drop the frame from behind me and get my head chopped off, right? What the heck is this supposed to mean? Without giving me any time to ask what he meant, the boy walked away in high spirits. The snow was constantly blowing through the window that remained open. He's scary. I'm scared. My pinky is up. Okay. Then, when I returned to my compartment, the bed had already arranged into a bed. It's a rough to Canon lore gets... Oh. Okay. No, that is peak. I can now go to sleep at any time. How many years has it been since I talked to so many people in a single day like this? I feel more mentally exhausted than I expected. I tried to lay down, but the sound of the wheels kept echoing. I probably won't be able to sleep peacefully without this noise. Rick seemed cramped in a small room, but after a while I heard his quiet snoring. Because of what had happened earlier, my consciousness remained clear even when I closed my eyes. To think this train was for the asylum of the Russian Grand Duke and other aristocrats, as the crewman of the platform said, It wasn't something that a normal person like me could ride on. As a result, I ended up becoming part of this huge secret plan. Wait, thinking of it, it's so funny how well this game held up despite years. So new lord, yeah, long gone. This is why I have to thank him. A letter that was supposed to be given to the conductor-in-chief was still on the desk. When I got up and reread it, whatever, I noticed something. When I wrote this, I still didn't know that the conductor's name was Andrew Price. I should rewrite it and include his name this time, but I wasn't told how to spell it correctly. There's nothing quite as disrespectful as misspelling someone's name. If I meet him tomorrow, I'll have to ask. After all, Mrs. Christ said that he'd write me a reply. I'm so glad. When I close my eyes again, thinking about it, because the vision of the conductor-in-chief from our conversation earlier to be played out within my mind. Mr. Christ's gestures, each one was sophisticated and okay. When he suddenly asked me to act as a patrol officer, I was surprised by it. Not only did he give me the benefit of riding this train, but he also trusted me without judging me by appearance, giving me a place to stay and a role to play. Besides, I didn't actually mind being asked to do so much. I'm not good at talking to people, but I like helping them. He treated me normally without making fun of me or ridiculing me for my way of speaking. So manages to be accurate of his oh god. I wonder where to begin. When my words stopped coming out of my mouth the right way. That wasn't the case in the past. Originally, I didn't like to talk much, but I didn't get choked up like this and feel like I was suffocating. Before I could even notice it, I became less and less confident in talking to people. But it can't keep going like this. Now that I've gotten to this train, I have to make an effort to change myself. Back then, he used the word fate. It's been less than a day since I met him, but he spoke as if he knew me. I knew that wasn't the case, but for a moment I thought that Mr. Chris might have been together with them. But as far as I figured, I don't think he belongs to that group. After all, his beliefs in me was pure, yet extraordinarily serious. I already had a bit of a trait, when in certain situations I could feel others' emotions as if they were my own. This trait isn't always prevalent, but it always works in unexpected times. One might call it empathy. Maybe I'm just more sensitive than others. But when the conductor-in-chief was talking about letters, I could feel that he was a little nervous. As for me, when the conductor first stared at me for across the table for some reason, I felt like I was able to unravel the fixation in my heart that had existed for a long time. Just, what is the cause of this feeling? What does he know about me? On the other hand, why can't I know how I didn't read? Wait, hold on. There's no surprise and curiosity outweighed the feeling. Wait. Okay, whatever. Bueno. What does he know about me? On the other hand, why can I know what he knows? Okay, yeah. It's not about what's on the outside, but what's on the inside that counts, right? He's right. In a short amount of time, I feel like I managed to get a glimpse of what he's like on the inside. Mr. Christ is a good person, but he's hiding something. I laid on the bed, swaying time to the noise of the train. After a few hours of tossing and turning, I grew comfortable enough to finally fall asleep. Oh, gives me the option to sleep. Okay. Very peak. Yeah. I would always get depressed around this time of the year, because the night practically disappears, and the dim light illuminates the outside almost all day long. I wanted to withdraw into the darkness for all eternity, but after they started coming here consistently every week, I began to think that maybe it wasn't all that bad. Hey, I have something I want to ask. Oh my, what is it? It's a little unusual to hear that from you. It doesn't matter, okay? What? Is it bad that I'm asking questions? Come on now, don't get so party. Say, what is it that you wanted to ask? Well, what does Grants mean? Is that someone's name? No, it's nothing like that. I've just been trying to read lately and it happened to appear in the newspapers. Yes, it was the name of a store. I see. What I can think of is, well, I don't know if the spelling is the same, but there should be a German word with the similar pronunciation. Huh? Glance. It means light, brilliance, and glory. Oh. Hello, Aki, it's Debbie. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, hi, Debbie, I love you. Anyways, Grants. Victor Grants. This really is fate. Oh. Oh. Okay. If it's not, then what is the meaning of him being here? I'm scared. I'm so fucking scared. Murder of the Not. Day 1 complete. Let's go. Go. That's it. Do you wish to record what happened so far? Yes. Hope I recorded on top of it. Yeah, technically, yeah. My train conductor got it well. I'm scared. I'm so fucking scared. I'm so fucking scared. Why? What does he know? What does he know that I don't know? Okay. Okay, 1910. This morning, our father passed away. Oh. So we finally had to return to our mother's side. As in, I don't know how to pronounce that. I shall take care of everything that remains of the house. But we cannot possibly take care of the entire household by ourselves. Also, why don't you spoil things? Do they know each other? Did they know each other? Because I don't know. Therefore, I have made a decision to invite 2 new people from whatever. One is Professor blah blah blah, and the other is Professor blah blah blah. Okay. I refer to them this way as professors because they are my dear younger brother's tutors, and also because I have a lot of respect for them. I'm really glad I extended my invitations to them. However, I do feel bad that I'm leaving the most of the work to them as of late. Okay, no, it's fine. You don't have to share. I guess I didn't wanna know anyways. I can only pray that my child will be born in a good health. I'm scared. November, okay. Starting today, I will be patrolling the asylum train as a police officer. Because of all the noise, I ended up not getting much sleep after all. After a little past 8 a.m., the crew brought me breakfast with a wake-up call. On the tray I received, there was a worm soup and bread with cream cheese and such. Yummy. I wonder if it's okay to eat this much in the morning. As I munched on my food and shared some of it with Wick, I gradually felt more and more awake. This is an important job entrusted to me by Mr. Christ. I should do my best. Woof, bark, okay. Wick is zooming around the small compartment in high spirits. Is there any place on the train where I can take him for a walk? I haven't even gotten dressed yet. And as I finally took out and opened the travel bag to change into my uniform, I realized something. Oh boy, what do I do? Why? What did he realize? If you want to know, it all goes down on day 3, so I really can't speak. Okay. Good morning, Conductor-in-Chief. Good morning, Mr. Grant. How awfully pleasant it is to see you come at 9 o'clock in the morning just as appointed. The uniform suits you quite well too. But no matter how distinguishedly well the heating in the cars work, won't you catch a cold just like this? Oh my fucking god, he's so cute. Okay, I love that skin. I packed my bags in a hurry, so this is the only outfit I have brought with me. I realized that just this morning. Well, you were in a hurry. Then I guess it can't be helped. Though I'm glad that I was able to get you on the train when you were in such a panic. On the contrary, I'm afraid he was a little too easily convinced to allow me on board. Let me lend you something to wear. No, it's okay. I'm fine as it is. As is, okay? Because of this uniform's design, I've gotten used to the cold, so don't worry about me. Is that so? By the way, if the steam generator were to start working due to some kind of malfunction, the temperature would drop below the freezing level in less than an hour, so please be careful. Well then, let's get down to the main topic, the details of today's work. As I said yesterday, what did I say yesterday? Today at 6 p.m., we stop at Gare de Brest for half an hour. Then 1 a.m. we stop at Bratislava station for half an hour. Despite being an express train, we regularly have to make stops for purposes such as refueling and whatnot. Therefore, I would like to ask you, Mr. Grant, to monitor the train while it's stopped. That said, I want you to keep an eye on the inside of the train Brest and the outside of Bratislava. I cannot read. Before you go out, please be sure to receive a winter coat from the crew. Such as heavy snowfall is dangerous even for you. While the train is stopped, I and another conductor in brown uniform will also be on the lookout. But if you happen to see someone suspicious near the train cars, I would appreciate it if you could quickly catch them right on the spot or report the side thing to me. Aside from that, all you basically will be doing is patrolling inside the train. Well, when you do that, you may pass your time however you please. You said I could spend my time however I want, so I guess I'll go take a look around. Oh my god, peek. First, let's look around the nearest rear car. Oh wait, peek. The rear car is the second rail car of the Nord Express if you could form from the back. Let me go there. After the rear car is for cargo storage, and the other half is on the map. Is on the nav room used to by crew members. Oh my, okay. Wait, why is she actually, like, Martha? Oh my god, coordinator IDV, the woman she is. No, because she actually mugs. She's actually serving. Oh. So you're the sheriff. I heard about you from the conductor-in-chief. What are you playing right now? It's called Murder on the North Express. It's an ITV fan game made in 2022, according to Asher in Google. Okay. It's a visual novel. Yeah, that's me. I'm Victor Grant. Nice to meet you. Woof. Oh, you brought a puppy with you. Also, you are dressed much lighter than I expected. I can only give a vague reply to that, but I'm glad to see that you look like a relatively serious person. I'm Martha I don't know how to pronounce your surname, I swear to God, I'm so bad. Bihamville, one of the North Express crew member. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. She seems very amicable and easy to talk to, that's good. You know, she's a diva, she's a queen, I love her. What should I ask her? Nothing. No, just kidding. Oh shit. What do we ask? Let's ask about the passengers, because I'm curious. The crew members don't really see them unless we're called upon. After all, the train bears the, so to speak, grave secret of the novel's refuge plan. As for the passengers, it appears that they try to refrain getting involved with us as much as possible. Though apparently, that little prince seems to be having a lot of fun on the train. Does she mean the kid I met last night? His envoy aside, I'm glad that the prince is enjoying his time on the train, as if he were traveling normally. Actually, the ones I think we should be worried about are the Grand Duke and his wife. I'm ashamed to say that I know very little about either of them. Well, you're from another country, so it's not surprising, but stories about them are common parlance here. Wait, I think my leg crashed. On thingy. You should be back. Hopefully. Wait. Let me stalk. Okay, I should be back. Wait. No. Okay, wait, let me go back to... my stream exploded. Is it? Okay, yeah, it should be working. Alright. Okay. My stream kind of exploded. I'm sorry. Anyways, I don't know why. So stream crashed. Yeah. Anyways, but stories about them are common parlance here. I don't particularly mind listening to people's gossips. In fact, I enjoy collecting intel over matter that used to be a part of my job. Well, that's a story for another time. But anyway, I've heard various rumors, true or false, about the high society of that time. For example, the Grand Duke's wife was originally from France, and her social status wasn't that high. To put it simply, their union was morganatic love marriage. It used quite a stir when it happened. It caused quite okay. I hear that love marriage among aristocrats is rare. Yeah, it's common to prioritize appearance and prestige for the sake of one's noble lineage. Yeah. But those two, they believed in fate to such an extent that they willingly abandoned that principle. Oh, how promising! How promising their future together was. And yet, I've heard that their relationship has changed completely. I'm curious about that couple, but unfortunately, we the crew members don't have the right to know. What should I ask her? Guest train. You know that it takes an Atrex 4 days to get from Pentagram to Paris, right? But actually, it should have been possible in just 3 days. The regional transit route's railway track has become desolated and fallen into despair. Whatever. I generally cannot read. Which is only natural during the current state of affairs in the country. So that's why it takes a little longer than usual, because the train operates on a detour route. Oh, that's right. You might have known this already, but the sleeping car's lavatories, one of them is out of order and cannot be used. Have you seen it yet? Come to think of it, when I boarded to the train and handed to my compartment, I think I saw a door with a sign out of order on it. Yes, I have. That's a relief to hear. There's really no prospect in repairing that place, so it's used as an equipment storage. If you're unlucky, all the tools might fall on you the moment you open the door, so I think it's better to keep that door off limits. Martha, #1 gossiper. Oh god. That just makes me wonder if that room will come into play in the future. What should I ask her about herself? Right, I'm a compartment maid who's in charge of cleaning and serving food. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's actually so pretty. We at Campaign was the wagon's list guarantee comfort and excellent service worthy of his special fare. Or something to that extent. Even if this is an asylum train, as a crew member, I always put my heart into trying to provide a comfortable service. Of course, besides that, I can also do all types of manual labor and solve all kinds of problems. Nothing is impossible for me. If I am given an order, I shall execute it perfectly. Wait, diva? Queen? Okay, that's why I was selected to be an employee for this particular train. But frankly, I haven't really gotten a chance to shine yet. At most, I just go around asking if the passengers would like tea or coffee. Martha is the handy woman on God. Now, like, I love her. She is a diva. Okay, anyway. I'm sleepy. To be honest, it may practically count as a day off for me. Because I'm truly busy, I usually have to take care of at least 16 passengers all by myself. Oh my god. But I'm the kind of person who feels more alive when I'm hard at work. Aren't you the same way? Yes, I think so too. In the last few months, especially, this train has become a gathering place for the most privileged. Oh my god, hi Irie! I'm trying this new game, and so far it's very peak. I mean, not new game, it's like old, but I'm the new gen. Mainly available only to military personnel, high-ranking bureaucrats, and their associates. Okay. All those haughty and assertive people that can't help but get drunk and make a ruckus until the sun rises. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be able to stand that type of environment. Nothing's wrong with drinking though. The dining car here has a wide selection of brands to choose from. The only problem is that people often get to the floor carpeting all dirty after drinking themselves into oblivion. That's what I really dislike. Way too many drunkards in this country, that's for sure. Even amongst the employees here, there was a scoundrel who saw no problem with drinking at the job. I just really wish he would pull himself together already. Well, you're a Brit, Mr. Sheriff, so there's probably nothing for you to worry about. Wait, no, maybe instead of alcohol, British people get addicted to tea? I can live just fine without either, so I'm good. Of course I was surprised at first, when I learned that the Grand Duke would be using this train to escape country, but no matter who I have to serve, I will do my very best as a maid. Each passenger has their own story. So I can only hope that this journey doesn't end in a tragedy for them. I will also make sure that the security of the train is alrighty, or tight, or yeah, or I guess it was alright, I don't know. I generally cannot read. As expected from someone personally boarded on this train by conductor-in-chief. Good to see that there's some character behind that cute face. Cute? And it would be nice if the weather improved somewhat. The weather? Why? I mean, it's still only November, so it's rare to see such heavy snowfall. I'm sure the snow heralds the arrival of winter in earnest. Now that we cannot turn back, I have no doubts left that the cold is only going to get worse. And if the snow continues to fall even when we pass through the mountain range, then, you know, is there a possibility that the train might stop? The odds were in our favor yesterday, but if this keeps up, who knows? We might end up getting snowed in. If that happens, we'll have to call the snowplow at first. Until it comes, we'll have no choice but to wait. Well, if we're lucky, we'll be free in 2 days, or within 9 days at worst. Oh, that is not reassuring. The train might stop? This didn't even cross my mind. That's the one thing I can't have happen. Mr. Sheriff? What's the matter? You don't look so good. Nothing. Sorry, I'm fine. I just got motion sick. Really? But indeed, the shaking has been terrible since a while ago. Are you the type to get motion sick easily, Mrs. Sheriff? The best thing you can do is simply get used to the shaking, but if you continue to feel sick, look here. Open the window and face leeward, please. Don't worry so much, Mr. Sheriff. We're all going to be in the same boat if the train stops. I'll also let the driver know that the next stop. Oh, okay. I lost my composure. If this train stops, what am I going to do? I don't know. The next place I visited was the dining car. There may have been people here during this time, although it felt awkward. Vic and I still stepped into the dining car, and what we found there were two passengers drinking tea. Oh my god, are we gonna see Melly? Oh, okay, no, never mind. Okay, Joseph doesn't look too bad. That's the boy I saw yesterday. Sure enough, it's Prince Ivan. Prince Ivan is a Tsarevic who belongs to one of the most prominent aristocratic families in the country. I've heard of them before, sure, but there are a lot of mysteries surrounding that family. However, Conductor-in-Chief shed some light on their history yesterday. It's rumored that the prince's family possesses a huge amount of land, wealth, and treasures. This surpass those of the imperial family in terms of assets alone. And Ivan's now deceased father was once involved in the establishment of the train's operating company and helped finance it. So basically, this asylum trip would not have been possible without them having the power to effectively carry this train. Hey, just so you know, I'm dead serious about this. Prince Ivan is dressed in a military uniform and a cap and wrapped in a fluffy coat. He appears quite small and even dainty. And is the one facing the prince the special envoy who also works as his guard? Got it, if your highness says so. What? Wait. With that being said, is this really alright with you, your highness? Is that my husband Joseph? Perhaps it is. Perhaps, I guess it is. Also, hi, board. I have an important talk with His Majesty and the Grand Duke at dinner tonight. Okay. Is it right, Joseph? You don't gotta keep telling me that. Then, your highness, I didn't dare say anything yesterday, but you shouldn't go around carelessly, open train windows just because you feel like it. Even if you get a maid to do it for you. By maid, does he mean me? I mean, if a dangerous object, such as a grenade, is thrown into the gap where the window is open, then you wouldn't stand a chance, would you? Okay, why is he actually so extreme about that? Like, why would anyone throw a grenade like that? Okay, whatever. Come on, Joseph, you're such a worrywart. This isn't a horse carriage. He screams, I love you, Joseph. Damn. Hi, good morning, mister. Did you sleep well? I didn't know you were a police officer. Oh, you are... The envoy got up from his seat and slowly walked up to me. He was pretty tall. As he looked down at me, I started fidgeting. He had long, wavy hair, which was tied behind with a ribbon. Joseph explored for real, please. Mr. Bernard, didn't you know grenade throwing is a new Olympic sport? Oh my god, I never knew. Although his demeanor was refined, he executed an intimidating aura that probably pushed the people away. You're the British sheriff entrusted with patrolling this train? Yes, that's right, Victor Grants. I blurted the words out in a frantic voice, so as to not choke on my own tongue. The envoy just stood there silently, carefully examining Wick and I. On the inside, I was starting to feel somewhat impatient. I should have been more insistent and not on no outsiders being allowed on to board the train. Goodness gracious, I have no clue what the conductor was thinking. Had Prince Ivan not taken a liking to you, I would have had you thrown out of the train in an instant. I wish for you to understand the following. This train is driven by the glory and splendor of the Tsarevic family. And it was thanks to my power and influence that we were able to carry out this mission with confidence. You don't forget that the real authority of the train rests with us, not with the conductor-in-chief. Joseph, one chance, please? Oh, you tell me he's being bratty right now. He's high-key being a brat. I don't know what's up with them. And besides, are you really British, police officer? The petrified expression certainly befits a country where the weather is god awful all year round, but he's a brat, it's okay, he's cute. Nah, he's a bad brat. Joseph is waiting for the chance to defenestrate Victor. Oh god. Victorious is crazy. When I was told about a patrol officer, I was expecting someone who'd look more capable, but so this is a bit of a letdown. I feel like wait, I want to make him some cunty. Joseph, because it's okay, just go back to your mom waiting for it. That's crazy. I feel like a little uneasy with someone like you around, but well, what's done is done. Okay, whatever. I'm looking forward to seeing how your existence contribute to us. Okay, Brett. Alright, how very rude of me. I am yet to introduce myself. I am Joseph Desaulniers, a French envoy. Currently, I am acting as Prince. Wait, should I do the French accent? No, just kidding. Isn't this that it's Joseph game? I really hope not. I really hope not. I legit hope not. I am most pleased to make your acquaintances. The envoy says that and returned to his seat. I couldn't even look at him in the eye. I just stood frozen in place. Feeling his evaluatively gaze kind of all over my body, I broke out in a cold sweat. The envoy has resumed his tea party with the prince as if nothing happened. I don't feel like staying here. I don't feel like staying here any longer. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, bye. No, this. Yeah, you know, I really hope it's not. Let's go back around to the end of the train. I headed to the front ward baggage car, which is the first car on the North Express if you don't count the engine room. On my way through the sleeping car, something happened. Well, okay. The door of one of the compartments I happened to be passing by suddenly opened. Clink clank. Oh my god, perfumer! Oh, she's pretty. Yeah, slam. With that small yelp, the door was immediately slammed shut. My heart skipped a beat. Perfumer, I love you. Who don't you love? For that short moment between the door opening and closing, I could catch a faint waft of its sweet floral scent. Perfume? I can't be too sure because it was only for a moment, but is that the Grand Duke's companion? The door was closed shut and there was no sign of it opening again. I love Joseph more, but perfume is my... Oh, okay. Only the faint scent of perfume lingered in the air. Wow. Although just an accident. It was so awkward. I left the place as quickly as I could. It's just girl. Oh. Baggage cars are divided into front and... Okay. The front car seems to be the one where the train equipment and passengers' luggage are stored. But taking a quick look over the car's interior, in addition to the luggage and equipment, the place is packed to the brim with dubious wooden crates. Not only is this place packed, but since it's still morning, the light here is dim, and it's kind of hard to see. Such a place where you can easily hide is probably very convenient for those who might have boarded illegally. Since the conductor-in-chief instructed me not to touch the luggage, I was just looking around. Soon after I entered the room, I heard a sound. There's something here. Is it a rat? Russell. No, maybe has somebody suspicious snuck onto the train? Wick? Bark. My signal Wick leaped into the direction of the sound. And then... Grr, Worf, okay. Yeah, okay, what the hell? Help me. Oh, bro. No. Get this dude out of here. Get him out of here. Ugly thief. Bro, what is this dude doing here? Why is there a dog here? What? Who are you? How did you know I was here? Actually, why are you so lightly dressed? What should I do? He's not giving me any time to reply. Oh, I get it. You're that sheriff that conductor-in-chief was talking about, right? I mean, you certainly look the part, but But let me just say something. I am slacking off, okay? But still, don't you tell anyone I was here. You got that? Yeah, okay. This person, I've heard from the conductor in chief that he's one of the crewmen. May I ask for your name? I'm called Creature. Creature Pearson. Hey, what's with that look? I'm honest to God working here as a signalman. So I definitely wasn't hiding here and tried to eat some food I smuggled. You got that? Was he just hungry? What should I ask him? Okay. Oh, Mr. Pearson, is it okay if I ask you about the conductor in chief? He suddenly went quiet. Is it something the matter? What if he hears us? Are you not afraid of him? Why would I be? Hey, are you serious? I mean, speak of the devil and he shall appear, right? If I speak my mind honestly, like he is some kind of moron, and it turns out that he was standing behind me all along, who's gonna take responsibility for that, huh? And if that happens, who knows? He might take the shovel of his and bury me in the snow. What do you mean by all this? Didn't you know that we call him the Phantom Conductor? No? God, what a pain. Anyways, I'm not gonna say anything more about him. This is the only reply you're getting out of me. Why is Mr. Pearson so scared of him? It's hard to tell from this conversation alone. What should I ask him? Train. You've been staring at me a while. And my clothes. Gulp. I may look like this, but I'm a seasoned veteran among the train crew. I was hired as a crewman for this special train because I worked tirelessly for many years. It's not surprising that this uniform wore down with the age. I'm sorry. Do you know anything about passengers on this train? Do I know? Who would have thought we'd be taking former royals and aristocrats on board? Well, they've fallen on hard times too, I guess. But you know, this job means big money with hundreds of silver coins on the table. My God, this money is awful at keeping secrets. Did you also sign the confidentially contract? Well, I mean, that was that, and this is this, right? No one's gonna find out if I spill some beans here and there. At this point, it's not like the royal couple's quarrels are such huge secrets if you ask me. Huh? Oh, didn't you know? And strange to Mr. Sheriff, the word on the street is that the Grand Duke and his wife are on bad terms. This rumor has already been circulating around for about 4 years. You know, he is such a huge gossip. But the Grand Duke has long had scandalous rumors made up about him. Little about him having some crazy or working with the criminal underworld, even though he's royalty. And now here we are. Now that he's lost the power and fortune he had as a member of royal family, it must be unbearable. I think this immigration plan was mostly depending on it. Well, I couldn't care less about all that. Whether the people on the train are rich or poor, good or bad, all that matters to me is whether I get rewarded for my work. Oh my God, hi Illy. How are you? What should I ask him? I guess about himself. Well, why? For the love of... keep that dog away from me. Oh my bad. Let me just say something. I ain't afraid of dogs at all. Anyone would be scared if they got attacked by a dog. Don't get the wrong idea. Oh my God, I haven't played this fun game yet. Oh my God, you should. So far, so peak. So far, I'm very interested and invested. God damn it! And this might even has the nerve to have a pretty cute face if you look at it closely. That aside, would you mind telling me a bit about yourself? Huh, you want to know more about me? What for? Since I'm going to be a patrol officer from now on, I would like to get acquainted with the members of the crew. I know now that you're a signalman, but don't be an idiot. A signalman is one of the most vital jobs out here. Well, out there, whatever. Sending a light cue, signaling the distance. Don't you see just how important that is? If it wasn't for me, the train would have already collided with something once or twice. He got angry for some reason. Do you have any other duties? Other duties? Well, of course I do. I may look like this, but sometimes I even work as a Joker's driving assistant. Joker is the train's driver. He's a great guy. But don't you ever get in his way while he's driving. He might punch your lights, right? Well, as of now, it would be physically impossible to go to the other side of the coal car, though. Either way, I am behind the scenes, kind of specialist who rarely interacts with the passengers. Yeah, that's why there's nothing suspicious about me being here at this time. Got that? Why does he keep making excuses? Oh god. Oh my god, hi Foxface IDV. How are you doing? Thank you for answering my questions. If you run into trouble, you can rely on me, Sheriff. Can I? Of course, as long as I get paid with interest. Okay, bro. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. I found out about this game, and I'm trying it out because I like visual novels. But it's good that you're doing good. Hey, I saw that. You looked at me and thought I was a cheapskate and a money grabber, didn't ya? No. The reward stated in the contract is more than enough for me, but you're obsessed with seeking even more. I was just wondering if there's a reason for that. Well, who knows? I have a goal in mind though. A goal? Since you asked, I guess I got no choice but to tell ya. Listen, Sheriff, you must understand it too, right? This country is as good as gone. Well, it was just a matter of time before everything came crumbling down. All the talk about Russian Empire being on its way to a better future sounds too good to be true. Okay, I need to send an adorable visual novel fan game called Blue Riding Hood or something like that. Please do. What is this? This is a fan-made game. Like an Identity V fan-made game that is like a visual novel. Also, yes. You can share it to me. Posen looks so cute. He is. Well, personally, I can't stand most Americans, but beggars can't be choosers. And then in the future, I'm going to start a groundbreaking humanitarian business. Groundbreaking humanitarian business? I mean, it's not so easy to become a millionaire in this day and age by common means. So I'm betting on a dark horse. Okay, I haven't figured out the specifics yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with some in due time, okay? And then in a blink of an eye, I'll become a very rich and successful man respected by many. Or, I don't think so. I hate wait, oh my god, I seen this game before so long ago. You know, it was released in like 2022, but I never had a chance to actually play it. So I'm doing it now since it's Wednesday as well. Is it? Wait, no, it's Thursday now. And to achieve that, I'm going to build an orphanage. It ain't a bad idea to take a bunch of orphans under your wing and care of them. That's my plan, basically. Huh? Hey, just now, you were probably looking at me and thinking, why are you suddenly talking like some kind of philanthropist? Or you were mentally calling me a hypocrite, weren't you? No, not at all. I shouldn't have been giving you a serious answer. Whatever, just get out of here already. Shoo. Okay, why is he talking to him like that? You see Posen B too. It is so cute. Look at Wick. He's like cute too. Very cute. Why is Posen triggering my maternalist? I know, right? He's just a baby, but he is. Yeah, okay. Well done, if you'll excuse us. Bro. Dumb creature. It's been a few hours since I started my patrol. I haven't found any signs of potential violence or theft in this train yet, a lot murder. While traveling back and forth between rail cars, some of the crew members were willing to talk to me. Oh, right, now that I think about it, I haven't seen the conductor in chief at all since this morning. Maybe we just never crossed paths. Excuse me. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Have you by any chance seen Conductor Kreis around? Conductor Kreis, you say? He's usually chilling in the conductor's office, but if he's not there, no one knows where he might be. We usually have no clue where that man is at any time. He even got the nickname Phantom Conductor because of his exclusiveness. It's a matter of luck whether you manage to run into him or not. It's something. Wait, is something of this caliber even possible? But again, Mr. Pearson did say something. Wait, the same thing. I cannot read. The crewman kept talking in a hushed voice, which was so quiet that I could barely hear him. It's kind of creepy, to be honest, but so is the man. So is the man himself. Like, even amongst the crew, there aren't that many people who think highly of him. About a month ago, he was employed as the new conductor-in-chief. At that time, there was an order from CIWL, okay, to replace some employees for the sake of adjustments. The man himself is fine as fuck. I'm gone. So several new crew members came to the North Express, but it's unusual to have the conductor-in-chief replaced as well. That only happens in very rare cases. And the conductor that worked here before was the current one suddenly disappeared for no discernible reason. Aside from that, Conductor Kreis does his job without any problem, but I don't know, he's just weird. No one even knows anything about his background. And obviously no one's gonna say it or to be up to him up front. But that terrifyingly pale face and those sinister red eyes, every time our eyes made my blood run cold. That uncanny smile of his is just the cherry on top. No way someone who has such a stiff smile plastered on their face at all times is in their right mind. It's better for you to not get involved with him unless absolutely needed. Same as us. We'll do the bare minimum, bear for another 3 days, and then keep our mouths shut after everything's over. That way, we'll have more than enough money to live a life of leisure. Okay. Our circumstances are rather favorable too. With a snowfall this heavy, there's no way for someone to attack from outside. I don't know if you're also fleeing the country or what, but consider yourself lucky that you got on this train. I couldn't forget the offhanded remark the crewman made. And so I left the car with even more questions than before. What game is this? It's called Murder on the North Express. Wait, I can type it in chat. Hold on. Murder. The North. Should be this. We clearly don't need this homework for us. Wait, yes. Conductor-in-chief. It looks like Miss Bihamville and the envoy have a lot of trust in him. But as for the rest of the crew, it doesn't seem like they like him very much. I wonder why that is. But anyway, let's go look for him. I still need to ask how to spell his name correctly. Conductor's office, the rearmost part of the train. Haven't been there since morning. Oh my god, are we gonna see the guy? Wait, the lighting here is so dim. Unlike the rear baggage car where the crew members could take a power nap. It could be easily concluded that this is a place where business is carried out. Although this room is usually reserved for the conductor only, it seems that any crew member can go in and out. Something resembling I cannot read, berth is attached to the wall, but unlike the one in the passenger cabin, it's very simple. There is a stack of paper that look like some kind of documents on the desk, and all sorts of keys are hanging on the wall. No one is here. The last place I haven't visited yet. It's a small balcony-like deck outside of the office. To be honest, I already know he's not here, and I understand that going inside dressed as I am would be too reckless. But just in case, just for a little bit should be fine. Just to satisfy my curiosity, I grabbed the cold metal handle and slowly opened the door. And through the gap blew yeah. The cold forced all of my senses to go into high alert, and my whole body got covered in goosebumps. The wind hitting my face was so strong that I was having trouble breathing. When I opened the door fully before my eyes appeared and opened outside world, where I slowly opened the doors that you mentioned. Yes. Oh god. Where the beautiful snowy landscape seemed to stretch infinitely into the distance, and the sky looked like it was moving away from me at a brisk pace. For a moment, I was struck speechless by the vast scenery laid out before me, but the cold was unbearable, so a few seconds later I closed the door. Even though I opened the door for only a short while, my body was covered in a light blanket of snow, which immediately melted and made my clothes wet. It's snowing heavily, just as Miss Beham Pill said. I know she warned me, but it's still freezing. Shivering from the cold, I weakly staggered back. Thought, oh, okay, whatever. What is this UI? What is this to me UI ass scene? Are you alright, Mr. Krantz? Mr. Kreis? Before I knew it, the conductor appeared right behind me. As I was backing up, I bumped into him without noticing. It was so sudden it threw me off balance, completely unperturbed. The conductor caught my shaky frame. In such close proximity, I noticed that he no longer smelled of yesterday's cigarettes, but of something completely different. He smelled like perfume, and what a nice, elegant scent it was. I'm okay. Likewise, sorry for suddenly. Goodness, why were you thinking about heading out? Just for a little bit. I came here searching for you. Is that so? I've come here to prepare for the next stop. We will arrive at the station soon. Oh, all right. The train is going to stop at the next station in less than an hour. You must have been cold in that outfit. The conductor was looking at me like I was a tiny animal that had fallen into an ice pond and got sucked through. Okay. I felt that weight on my shoulder, a fluffy weight. Huh? Oh, better? Thank you very much. The cold was thick and heavy. It was clear it had excellent protection against the cold. Not only that, but conductor's warmth was still there. No, guys, they're doing the UI. Immediately, I felt my frozen body regain heat. So, you were looking for me? Yes, I was. I'm sorry for my abruptness, but may I take up some of your time? Sure, what can I do for you? I would like to know how to spell your name. Okay, sure thing. Once I had given him my thanks, I took out a notebook and a pen from the bag with my still shivering hand and handed them to the conductor. After a short pause, he returned the notebook to me with Andrew Kreis written on it. I finally learned how to spell his name correctly. Finally! This is legit me when I try to, like, I don't know, speak English and, like, spell words. For some reason, the letters were quite large and those very easy to read. Okay, that's good. I'm always looking forward to receiving your letter. Yes. Are you done with all your errands? If there's anything else you're looking for, no. Actually, some of the train's crewmen told me you were like a phantom or something. That's why I went looking for you. Okay, bro. Is that so? Okay. The conductor pulled his hat down over his eye without saying anything else. It's not like I'm making my presence unknown on purpose, but before I always live my life hiding in plain sight. So that my existence will go unnoticed. It's something I simply had to do. So as a result, it just comes naturally to me now. Can you guess why? Huh? I'm sure you've heard people call me weird or creepy. After staying silent for a little, I decided to answer him honestly. Yeah, but why? It's because of the way I look. A man with white hair and red eyes, whose face looks like that of a corpse's. And honestly, I'm a cold-hearted monster. Okay. Why is he like that? Better just another me. That's peak. Cold-hearted. Wait, hold on. I need to blow my nose. Wait a second. Okay. Cold-hearted monster. Since the moment I was born, this appearance has caused me nothing but constant trouble. As a matter of fact, that's still the case to this day. Well, now I no longer care about something so trivial. Is that trivial or like, I don't know. Um, okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Rodai's pale skin. Rodai's asked how long he's been. Okay, wait. I mean, Mr. Gans, surely you two have thought of me as creepy at some point, right? I couldn't answer him right away. I was completely tongue-tied, and it took me some time to open my mouth again. Conductor cries. To tell you the truth, I always doubted other people. Face-to-face conversations are filled with lies and hypocrisy. However, I vividly feel that the kindness you show me and the trust you have in me is not a lie. No, are not a lie, whatever. I can't wrap my head around it, but it makes me really happy. I don't know if you'll believe me, but although your eyes made me apprehensive, I never thought you were creepy. Yesterday, too, when we talked about the letter, I was ecstatic. Back then, you seemed to be nervous about something. It may be impertinent of me to say this, but I felt like I shared some familiarity with you. And I'm sure that in some way, you're just like me. Oh my god. Is this like subtle foreshadowing? Is this like subtle foreshadowing? Because I feel like we're gonna discover like some like crazy like oh my god they knew each other from like ages ago, like childhood. We're waiting to find out. Okay, yeah, let's continue. This is how I felt at least. I mean, this is day 2, right? Or day 1? I forgot. Wait. Yeah, day 1 complete. So this should be day 2. Okay, so we're gonna see next. Okay. All of a sudden, the conductor lifted his gun up in front of my face as if commanding me to shut up. Mr. Grant, excuse me, I'd rather we don't discuss this any further, alright? Why is he so okay, bro, what is this dude's issue? Although the conductor was smiling, his face was clearly tinged with irritation. Oh, okay, bro. Okay, now what is his issue? What is this deal? The fuck? I noticed that his eyes were shifting back and forth immediately in response to some kind of anxiety. I couldn't get a good read on his feeling. Okay, looking back at it, I don't even know why I did this. But I was strangely convinced that I had to do this anyway. On the spur of the moment, I reached out towards the conductor's hand and grasped it. There's no way someone so warm can be cold-hearted monster. The conductor looked surprised for a moment, but he didn't move or say anything. As we stood there, motionless, neither of us pulling away, I felt like time itself had stopped in its tracks. This silence felt like it could have lasted for either a few seconds or a few hours. The only thing that was changing was the heart trapped between our hands. My icy fingertips were slowly robbing him of his warmth. His head was held lower than usual, and his expressions were hidden by his head and bangs. Head and bangs, okay. Only his mouth was visible. When time started to move again, the conductor suddenly shook my hand off. Oh, I stopped a little while keeping my eyes locked on him. To my surprise, the conductor panicked and mumbled something under his breath. No, you're wrong. That's the conductor's hoarse voice. Hearts? I don't know how to pronounce that. Something like it was being squeezed out of his throat. It was very feeble. Vic, that's kind of gay. Yeah, no, you tell him. um, SMH. He raised his head again, and it seemed like his face had lost even more of its color. He looked deadly pale, whatever. I couldn't say anything after seeing him in such a state. The man standing in front of me was certainly the conductor in chief, but somehow he also looked like a complete different person. He quickly covered his. Okay. Wait. Okay. And then he just turned around and left without a goodbye. Oh, poor Victor. Well, I remember so clear what this is about. I'm scared. I'm scared. This was such a sudden change of attitude. I was at a complete loss of what to do. I felt like I've done something I can never take back. Did I say too much? No, maybe I shouldn't have grieved his hand like that in the first place. You're hyped, I'm scared. I just crept in without thinking. Maybe that's because I remember how the warm conductor's hands were. Wait, how warm the conductor's hands were when I shook them yesterday? Warm human blood was flowing through the veins and capillaries of those pale hands. But most importantly, his hands just now were shaking terribly. It was only then that I looked down and noticed snow melt slowly dripping onto the floor. Did the snow that always piled up on Mr. Chris' shoulder had melt? Wait, okay. And I stood there. I had no clue what in the world had just happened. What I do know, however, is that he was terrified that I was going to find out his secret. I'm certain he's hiding something from me, something he doesn't want me to know about. Mr. Grant, surely you two have thought of me as creepy at some point, right? Although you asked me that, you were scared of learning what my answer might be, weren't you? Wait, clock him. I'm scared. The North Express then stopped at Brest Station. As I had been told beforehand, I continued to patrol the inside of the train during that time. Looking out of the train window, I observed the situation on the platform. Numerous crewmen were passing by in a hurry. Half an hour later, the North Express departed from the station without incident. The whistle blew, the engine rapidly accelerated, and the train started running again. I was relieved that nothing particularly troublesome occurred while the train was stopped. But then a crewman came up to me at fast pace. Good evening. Are you Sir Victor Grant? Yes. I have a message from the conductor in chief. He said he'll have his hands full with work for a while, so he's asking you to patrol the dining car tonight. Understood. The dining car passed 7 p.m. The second day, supper had already begun. There, for a little time, I saw all the train passengers, all of them refugees. The Grand Duchess, who covered most of her face with a veil, sat at the table with her ladies' companion, okay? Even though they were next row, they fit right in with the solemn and gorgeous face of this dining car. The two were eating quietly in the partitioned compartment. Meanwhile, the man who appeared to be the Grand Duke was sitting at a table with Prince Ivan and the envoy. How are you feeling, Your Majesty? Oh, don't worry about me. I slept most of yesterday, so I'm completely fine now. Why is he coughing? Even as he said that, he had to clear his throat several times in between words. The Grand Duke's voice, which I heard for the first time, was terribly hoarse. I wonder if he's been suffering from a cold or something else that is hurting his throat. I shifted my gaze towards the Grand Duke and discreetly as possible, trying to catch a glimpse of what he looked like. Just like that, just like the envoy, he wore a gold. Okay, whatever. I accidentally skipped. Many medals adorned his frame, shining as if to show off their glory. The moment I saw his face, I promptly averted my eyes. immediately, instinctively, like something was compelling me to. His long, straight nose and facial features were exceptionally masculine, and his well-groomed beard and hair executed aristocratic dignity. At first glance, he looked like a totally normal person. The Grand Duke looked younger than his voice initially led me to believe. He was probably in his mid-30s. However, his complexion was pale and even somewhat beggared. Beggared? I don't know. He definitely looked very hale. Then, from behind his hooded eyelids, I picked his deeply sunk eyes. His eyes, for some reason, they make me shudder. I really don't like looking into eyes like that. Like these. Okay. Behind those amiable eyes, which shine with brilliant astuteness, lay something unfathomable. As soon as I saw them, fear has taken its roots in my heart again. Looking at the Grand Duke made me feel a sense of a deja vu. Turmoil was plaguing my mind. Could it be? No, I mean, he was. Am I just overthinking? That's right. Now it's not the time to ruminate over such matters. Why am I even so upset about this? It was probably just my imagination acting up earlier. Either way, it seemed like the Grand Duke had some personal business to attend with Prince Ivan and the envoy, so he was seated separately from his wife. I distinctly remember certain words and theirs that I happened to overhear back then. The only thing sacred for us is the freedom that no circumstances can take away. And for that reason, you have my sincerest apology, Your Majesty. For this conversation means you're breaking off our negotiations. Ivan, what's that supposed to mean? And Joseph, even you, if you're still undecided, we can wait for tomorrow. Let's talk again tomorrow. I don't know. I couldn't read. Okay, wait. There's no need for that. This was a decision made far in advance between us and His Highness. I fear nothing after all. I fear nothing. After all, we are all equal in the eyes of God. I am well aware that this is a wonderful proposition. However, and I wish for you to understand this, we have no intentions of changing our minds in the future. I dare say, let's have this journey be the last time we speak to each other. I see. So be it. It's still a pity, of course, but if you guys are so definite about it, okay, I couldn't read, I'm so... If you guys are so definite about it, then oh well. It is what it is. Let's end our conversation here. But I think Sophia will be extremely disappointed by this. It was only later that I learned that this conversation had a very important meaning. But at the time, I didn't really pay attention to their private conversation, the private chat. While patrolling the dining car, I often thought about the conductor-in-chief. The scent of the perfume I caught when I bumped into him by the evening. It wasn't the same scent as the one that Grand Duke's companions wore, but it was somehow similar. No way they... Just, where's my imagination taking me? This dude. This guy. Well, anyway, face-to-face conversations are not my forte. For the conductor who silently turned his back on me and left, I don't believe he'd want to hear a single word coming out of my mouth ever again. He even sent someone else to deliver the patrolling request instead of asking me himself. Wait. Was it because he didn't want to see me anymore? Wait. If I wasn't so clumsy with my words, I'm sure this wouldn't have happened. This is why I don't like talking. Once the words leave your lips, it's difficult to correct yourself. Period. This should be a sentence that IDP people are gonna have to learn. Anyways, Victor, you naughty, what are you thinking? Oh god. The more time passes, the more this proves to be true. I wonder what the conductor-in-chief is doing. Perhaps he was too busy, but he never came down to the dining car. I'm scared. What is gonna happen? Still, I'm quite worried. Yeah, actually, Miss Sophia, before I headed to your compartment, When I opened the door, we happened to stumble across each other. And oh heavens, that sheriff, for some reason, he smelled of burned soot. A person's scent is like a mirror to their soul, and it's impossible to hide it even if they try. What shall we do? What if that sheriff is an arsonist on the run who's trying to escape the law by getting on this train? Oh, how terrifying. Why are they shit-talking him? Why can they not say that to his face? Vic and I returned to our compartment as soon as we were done with our meals. We will arrive at Bratislava station at 1 a.m. If I go on patrol tomorrow and nothing out of the ordinary happens, I will arrive in Paris all day after tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the early morning. Compared to yesterday, today I feel like I got a little better at talking. Well, I hope nobody thought I was acting weird. I'm working on the dialogue? Yeah. Or should I take a nap or stay awake? Occasionally, I can hear the sound of trains passing by from the other side of the tracks. The sound disappears whatever. I wonder if the train drivers of the crew who pass by the train know the secret. I doubt it. The window frame shook violently. I raised the blinds and looked out in the darkness enveloping the world. Compared to noon, the snowstorm seemed to be getting fiercer. I could frequently hear the sound of the wind blowing incessantly. Crewmen besides Mr. Bianfield said as much too. The weather has been rather than even for the past few days. I was a little worried, but I'm sure the storm will settle by tomorrow morning. We're immediately thinking because oh god. Oh god. Girl, don't even think you might be a smoker now. Oh god, arson. You know, oh god. Otherwise if I'm even a single day late to reaching the UK, in order to fight off an upcoming anxiety attack, I set about writing the letter to the conductor. At first I intended to keep it short, but as I rewrite it, I want to tell him more and more about what happened yesterday and what happened today, about how I wanted to thank him, to apologize to him, to talk to him about anything and everything. At the same time, I began to imagine how Mr. Chris would feel, and what kind of expressions he'd have after he'd read the letter. Yeah. Andrew Chris, what kind of letter would he write? What words would he use? What literally style? What kind of emotions would he put in his writing? And what secret would he share with me? I'm so looking forward to it. My heart was fulfilled with expectations. It's been a while since I've had such a long time. Such a good time I cannot read. I feel so happy and alive to the point where it even surprises me. Would others think I'm strange for getting too excited over a single letter? Well, what does it matter? After all, in order to get to know someone better, it's important to gradually get closer to them through the words written on paper. How unfortunate to have someone you can send a letter to. Haki, how much do you know about Canon lore of Victor's curiosity? Well, I know he was like a postman for like people, and I remember there was like a fire or something and he wanted to like collect letters, but he like burned down with them, ? Did he? I forgot. I genuinely forgot. A few minutes ago, Miss Behamfield was kind enough to go through the trouble of bringing me a winter coat, as well as offering me some coffee to help with my drowsiness. Don't worry, the coffee's on the house. That's what she told me. The Manor game he did not deserve to die. Oh god. Oh god. You don't have to worry about it, Mr. Sheriff, really. But that conductor-in-chief, for crying out loud. For some reason, she seemed to be angry about something unrelated to me. I wonder what happened with Mr. Christ, but I hesitated to ask her. I sipped on my lukewarm, almost completely sugar-free coffee. The letter to the conductor-in-chief was finally finished. I folded several sheets of writing paper and put them inside of a brand new white envelope. Then, I carefully held the burning candle over the envelope and let the dripping wax seal it. After it was done, I spent some time simply admiring my handiwork. I was worrying sealing the envelope like that wouldn't work because it was on a narrow and swaying table, but it all worked out just fine. I'll give the letter to him after the train starts moving again. Then I noticed that the train was slowing down little by little. Demon home. Oh my god, hi Yummy. Hi Yummy Play Roblox? I do have it, but I'm not into Dress to Impress like you. No, just kidding. We should do a Dress to Impress collab once. Hear me out. And we like do a competition of like collab with me. Bet. Not right now because I want to finish this game, but hit me up. Not on the weekend because I cannot because I work. But today's Thursday. I don't know. I don't know. How do you collab on TikTok? Like, can we collab like this on TikTok? Maybe we can do Dress to Impress. Just so you know, I'm broke. Yes, we can. Okay, just let me know how, and then we're gonna just go. Yeah, no, that is gonna be funny. Cause I can do that on Twitch, but I don't know how to. I don't know how TikTok works, so you'll have to teach me. Like, this is my first time streaming on PC for TikTok, so yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, just let me know how, and I'm down to. That should be fun. Anyways, the shaking gradually subsided, and the train came to the complete stop. Alright, Wick. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Oh, wait, let me... I don't know how to... Okay. There we go. Oh my god, hi, done. Anyways, alright, Wick. Wait, we hear a bit, okay? Okay. Oh. November balloon, okay. On the snow-covered platform, the chilly wind did not stop raging. It was pitch black outside, with only the street lamps casting dim light. The lamplights flickered and blinked repeatedly, clearly unstable. The fine powdery snow dancing through the wind created an illusion of fog. The visibility level was pretty bad. It was so cold outside that even without drinking the coffee earlier, the freezing wind would have been whipped wide awake. Every time I took a breath, it felt like my lungs were being pierced though. Pierced through, I cannot read. Alright, let's keep an eye out. I descended onto the platform and took a deep breath. I thought the midwinter world was cold and uninviting. I stretched my limbs out freely. Glad to be outside for the first time in a while. I wanted to take Wick with me, but I figured it wouldn't have been a good idea to let him roam outside for half an hour with weather like this. With that in mind, I decided to leave him on standby by our compartment. If push comes to shove, I should be able to apparent interest. Yeah. Although the train was stopped, the steam smoke continued to rise noisily from the locomotive. In the distance, I could barely make out crewmen loading goods onto the train. After passing through Bratislava, it seems we will not be stopping at another station again for a while, which is why we're loading a huge amount of fuel and equipment. The snow continues to pile up. I felt somewhat restless, so I opened my satchel and to check one more if the letter to the conductor was there. Okay, good. I didn't forget it this time. I took the letter out and made sure I wrote the name correctly just in case. To Mr. Kreis. To think that I'd live to see the day where I'd address a letter to someone other than myself. As my lips unconsciously curved upward into a smile, I guess the wind blew right past me, almost knocking me off my feet. Damn, is he like that tiny and petite? Like, what? Bro. I closed my eyes involuntarily. And just like that, the wind very easily snatched the envelope from under my fingertip. Oh! No! But wait, without thinking, I chased that. Oh. Out of a blink of, in a blink of an eye, the letter flew into the air to a height I could not reach, became a single white spot in the distance, and disappeared into the darkness of the winter night. Oh, oh, Victor Grants, this guy. For a while, I just stood there staring off into the distance, dumbfolded. You know, the letter. Then when I realized that I was away from the train, I immediately returned to the front of the car with my head held low. That was so stupid of me. Today, I was going to give it to him today. Ka-chunk. Oh, hmm? I felt like I just heard something. In the sleeping car. Quickly growing suspicious, I went inside. After entering the sleeping car, I closed the entrance door just in case. I'm sure I heard the noise somewhere near the entrance, but when I looked around the car cautiously, I caught sight of the conductor-in-chief in the aisle, carrying a lantern. The conductor-in-chief in charge of watching the inside of the train. He's standing in front of the Grand Duke's door. Apparently, the Grand Duke's rang the call bell. Is something the matter, Your Majesty? After a short pause, the person behind the door replied, No, it's nothing, never mind. The Grand Duke said in a loud voice, so that he could be heard through the door. I just rang it by mistake. Oh, I'm awfully sorry about that. Well, then, have a good night. The conductor tried to return to his seat at the end of the aisle, but next, I heard the sound of a bell ringing persistently from the other sleeping car. In order to make it stop ringing, the conductor immediately headed towards the sound of the bell. What was that about? That aside, since a while ago, I couldn't help but feel my vision grow cloudier. Have I not had enough sleep for the past few days after all? Or is it just the cold weather making me feel groggy? Oh, he's actually cute. Wait, that is a cute art. No good. I have to clear my head. Huh? I felt something. Oh. No, wait, what is going on? Huh? Huh? Wait. Oh, why? Okay, wait. First, wait. It's okay. It didn't happen to Victor, right? Fuck. I was already barely awake, so I couldn't reach fast enough or even turn around to see my attack. No! No, they hit Victor! The impact immediately made me lose consciousness. Fuck! No! Wait, no! I don't want that for Victor! Oh, shit. Shit! Why? Okay, why? Bro. Oh, God. Poor Victor. Oh my god! I just saw Air Nations. I'm sorry, I'm so late. Also, yes, Montini mentioned the out of the person who. Yes, it is. Also, hi, Air Nations. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I wasn't checking chat on Twitch. But you know, they attacked Victor. Oh my god. What I loved and enjoyed as a child is still something I'm deeply fond of, even after I became an adult. I think my tastes have hardly changed over the years. While living in harmony with Mother Nature, amusing myself with insects was one of my guilty pleasures. The other day, I promised to take a therapeutic walk in the forest with. The weather is getting warmer, and it seems that his health improves around this time of the season. We are planning to catch birds, butterflies, and bugs in the forest. Because that boy saw my treasure, he saw the cute babies I was so proud of. He said he wanted to make one too. I was so happy to hear that. I need to teach him well, so that they can be preserved as a beautiful memories forever. Whether I'm going through a hard time, I look at it. In that frame, beautiful memories can shine brilliantly for all eternity. If time permitted it, I feel like I could watch my cute babies for hours on end, as if I were possessed. That sure is a way to describe that, Victor. If that is Victor. I was remembering the summer for a few years ago. It was tons of fun. I spent the summer away from my sister. That was never happened before. I cannot read. That has never happened before. If it was the same summer as before, I should have been having a good time going to the summer house with everyone, but we had to hide away somewhere safe. I never thought it would come to this. That's why I feel so lonely. Oh, wait, my stream crashed again because my stream hates me. Wait. Oh, wait, where is ITV? Bro, my life died. English translation. Did you see they have a second? Really? English translation just came out for it. Not a sequel or anything to my knowledge, but it's still a game. It's still running on Twitch if that helps. Okay, that's good. Okay, TikTok should be back. I don't know why. It just like dies after a bit. My. Oh shit! No, 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 no! I pranked. Wait, let me. Okay. You know, I don't know why TikTok is like a bit broken sometimes. But yeah, wait. Let me recheck. We should be back. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my game crashes. Like, no, my game might, yeah, no. I think like it either automatically stops after like 1 hour, but I don't think so. Anyways, I didn't go on. Anyways, when I lay awake in my bed in a pitch black room, all those bad feelings resurface. I don't even remember what fun and joy feel like anymore. No one could cure my illness. Oh no, why is he using heal? Is he like in pain? What is his issue? Oh. I saw various doctors and faith healers, but none of them helped. On bad days, even walking is difficult. Truth is, I can feel myself getting weaker with every passing hours. I don't want to go through that pain ever again. I think both Dududu and Dududu are worried about me. I always feel hollow until the time came when I could meet my sister and her family again. I can't wait to see them. Ayudo. The chilly wind is blowing with the loud whistling song. I had a feeling this year's winter would last forever. On September 2nd, we finally left this summer house. Shedding tears. I returned home with and okay. I didn't realize how cold it had already gotten outside, so I was sticking close to as we walked. Told me to hold my head high and walk as usual, but Tutu's face betrayed the anxiety brewing inside. In the dark sky, pitch black tree branches spread like glass cracks and swayed with the wind. Sistrionka, I don't know, sister. Sister is here. What about the? Are they not here? Hey, answer me. Come on. Nobody's here? Where did everyone go? Normally, I would have received a reply as soon as I called, but no matter how much I called and called, no one answered me. As I pushed open the surprisingly heavy door and wandered around the pitch black house on unsteady feet, only traces of them remained. My sister and her family weren't there. If they weren't there, have they gone somewhere far away? Oh my god! The dude whose face had turned a deep blue color exclaimed that and covered my eyes, but it was too late. That was the harsh truth. Did you go somewhere where I can never reach you? To where mom and dad are? I wonder where my sister went. Oh my god. Murder on the Northern Express, day 2 complete. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're getting to day 3. So fucking scared. I don't want to go on. I'm scared to go on. I'm scared, but also hyped to go on because I never know what to expect. Okay. You can't back out now. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit, I'm scared. I'm so fucking scared. Wait, let me charge my phone real quick. Hold on. Wait, where is my... Wait. Okay. I don't know if the audio quality changed, but I had to take my headphones off. Anyways. Okay. I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. So let me change positions too, because I'm sitting on my chair like... it's uncomfy. Anyways. Okay, hey. The chair is awake. Oh, finally. Then we should report to... Oh, why am I here? I try to move. Everything hurts. I felt a grinding pain in every joint of my body. Like the one you get when you fall asleep in a weird position. And also a dull headache. That's right. Last night someone suddenly attacked me from behind. And the fact that I have no recollection of what happened after that means... Excuse me, what time is it? About to be 11 a.m. Last night I started my patrol somewhere around 1 a.m. and after about 20 minutes, I heard a strange noise and entered the sleeping car to investigate. Immediately after that, I passed out until noon. I was unconscious for such a long time. No, wait, more importantly, Wick, where is he? Why is he not by my side? Could he still be waiting in my compartment since last night, just like I told him to? That can't be, because after so much time had passed, he would have come running all the way here. He would have gotten quite peckish by now. The more I thought about it, the worse my anxiety got. I felt the blood drain from my face. Oh my god. I'm scared. I don't want Wick to be gone. I love Wick. Well, this whole morning's has been a wild ride, but you really surprised us. I mean, I went to check the equipment storage a while ago and there you were. Huh? Yeah, this must be the work of the culprit. I had a stinking feeling the moment I heard those words. Yesterday, did something... Oh, well, actually, just as the crewman opened his mouth to speak, the door of the dining car suddenly opened. Mr. Sheriff, excuse me. I have a message from the conductor-in-chief. If you don't mind, I would appreciate if you could come with me right now. The conductor looked exhausted. I turned to the crewman before leaving in the dining car. Excuse me, but have you seen the puppy I was with? No, now that you mention it, we haven't seen it. Oh, if you do see him, I would be grateful if you could please tell me as soon as possible. The crewman nodded. Oh my god. I don't want Wick to be gone. I love that dog. I love that dog so much. After knocking on the door to one of the vacant compartments, the conductor urged me to sleep inside. There were conductor-in-chief and a couple of crewmen in the room, and everyone had gloomy looks in their faces. Mr. Grant, as I thought, we were in dire straits, okay? What happened last night? You may have heard from the other crew members already, but this morning a passenger was found dead in his compartment. The Grand Duke. The Grand Duke has been murdered. Wow, okay. Andrew took his jacket back, he did. He said, no, I'm keeping it. I remained silent, taking his words in. One of the crewmen began to speak in Mr. Christ's stead. Oh my god, hi. It's unbelievable and incredibly brutal. Within what we could do, the result of the autopsy showed that the estimated time of that is between 12 a.m. and 2 a.m. My name on the game happened. A murder on the North Express. It did. What happening? We're playing a game. We're playing this cute game. Cause of that has been identified as extinguation after sustaining multiple penetrative injuries. Ooh. It's called the murder on the North Express. The victim was stabbed excessively. No doubt that whoever did this had a considerable intent to kill. This is a very, very gross situation. Murder for real one. Oh god. Oh god. The other crewmen in the room, except for the conductor in chief, began to talk amongst themselves. Is this our fault? There was nothing we could have done? It was unavoidable, right, chief? So there was an assassin on this train after all? How on earth are we going to explain it to them? Is there a way to settle everything without making too much of a fuss? Hey, we're still gonna get paid though, right? Grand Duke has been assassinated on a secret asylum train. If this comes to light, there's a big chance that the reputation of our wagon lid itself could be damaged. A murder has occurred. It's my fault. Even though Mr. Cray specifically assigned me this job, I couldn't do it. Anything. I couldn't prevent it. Sir, At the moment, the conductor-in-chief opened his mouth. Mr. Grants, it's not your fault. But I couldn't keep the promise I made to you. What's done is done. This is everyone's responsibility now. Sir, yes, I don't know if there's anything I can do to help. But what are you saying, you little chirp? This isn't something we can just leave to. Without saying a single word, Mr. Kreis held up his hand, effectively silencing the man. Mr. Grants, I imagine you'd say something like this. Originally, you were an outsider who should not have been allowed to board this train, which is why I can trust you. After all, Mr. Grants, are you not a sheriff? As long as you carry that title, you cannot overlook a predicament like this. I'm sure you understand that yourself better than anyone. Sir, are you requesting an investigation? As things stand at the moment, it is necessary for us to sort out this issue. Didn't we come to a conclusion that the culprit is an assassin from the outside earlier? That's just an hypothesis so far. Once this train arrives at a safe zone at France, can you imagine how much time would save? If the case had already been solved in advance, even the sheriff, who has urgent business to tend to, will be able to get to the UK without being needlessly detained in the process. For that purpose, of course, conducting the investigation is inevitable. With not just our crew, but with Sheriff Grant's help as well. We can turn a mere hypothesis into a fact before we reach the last stop. The conductor-in-chief said that much, and then looked at me again. He seemed to be waiting for my answer, as if he was saying, now it's up to you to decide. Steadying out of quiver in my voice, spoke up. Sir, if you'd let me, then I would like to help you. After hearing those words, the conductor-in-chief bowed to me reverently. Thank you. Likewise, I would like to humbly ask you to cooperate with us. This case may be too heavy for you to handle. I have to go to sleep so bad, but I can't not see your reaction. Do you want me to stop it for now and I continue it tomorrow? Because I mean, it is kind of late. Because I'm very invested. I am very invested. I'll stop for now. I'll stop for now. I'll just continue it tomorrow because I'm insanely invested. And I want you to see the reaction since you stick for it this long. Yay. No. I want to do it when can I do it? Yes. Wait, I'll share. Murder of the North Express. There it is. No, I'll continue it tomorrow because, yeah, I low-key want to hop on IDB after playing this. Anyways, we're going to Rousseau tomorrow. It's better. I'm so fucking scared. Okay. Okay, then. Bye, guys. I don't know how to fucking end the stream here. Okay, I found it. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, TikTok. Bye. Okay. Technically, TikTok is over. Okay. Then Twitch is gonna be over too. Twitch is gonna be gone as well. Thank you for watching now. Bye. Wait, I need to end.